Hey everyone, welcome to episode. That's so funny. Episode number 860. If y'all seen this, I might already be dead. Yeah, mate, that's what we got to do. You got to smoke a little chewy and drink that, mate. It's gonna get you some love. You fucking cunt. Um, no, I'm just here chilling. Another day of uh work. We made it. We made it to Friday. Well, it's Saturday now as of recording this, right? But well, no, it's Friday as I'm recording this, but it's Saturday as I'm putting it out. So, but we made it. We made it through another week. Awesome. It's fucking could chill for a little bit. You could do the wrestling podcast, do a little bit more with mint salad, and yeah, no, it's been a week. It's been one of those weeks. Not it hasn't been one of those weeks. It's not too bad, you know. I did inject myself with some semi glutide or whatever, and I mean, I took a nice shit earlier today that was like there's a little bit of fear in there. You know what I mean? Like every morning I have a little bit of fear when I wake up, and I usually shit it out, right? Shit out the fear. What you got? What they taught me in the army? You gotta shit out the fear and fucking grit up your teeth and get out there and shoot them Asians. No, you don't shoot Asians. Well, I was raised in World War II when the Asians were bad, but no, they're good. Asians are good. I love Asians. Prefer their porn. I do very much so over American porn. Although I do love a very few niche American porns. I do prefer the Asians because they just I don't know. I love the way they they scream. I don't know. Anyways, I'm here. I'm just chilling. We're fucking you know, another weekend of relaxing. I hope everyone's relaxing. I hope everyone's safe from the weather and stuff like that. I know it's been a real wonky this I'm fucking hair. I need to just get it cut already, whatever. This mustache. I like the mustache though, but I should probably shave it, but I like it. I like the mustache. Holy shit. I'm tired. You holy shit. Holy shit. No. Anyways, let's check out the news. We got a little bit of news here. Let's see here. Is that news? Yeah, extreme weather's toll on education. A UNICEF report overview. At least 242 million children across 85 countries face disruptions in their education due to extreme weather events such as heat waves, cyclones, and flooding last year, according to a recent report from the United Nations Children Fund. Um, so yeah, in 2024, a bunch of school was, kept people from going. I don't know, like I get it, like it was real cold here or it's real hot somewhere else and you don't want to send your kid to school. You want to keep them safe in the fucking house with the AC or with the heater. And I don't want to fucking that's even the parents, like the responsibility of the parents obviously to drive your kid to school, but now with like homeschool and shit like that, like who really needs to go to school? And then especially with like school shootings, there was just one in the fucking yesterday, the day before, another one. Like they're kind of slowing down. Thank the Almighty Lord or whatever you fucking whatever commandments you fucking worship. I worship 10. No, I don't. I accept that one that thou shalt not steal because I love stealing. I love me some stealing, but yeah, no, like, I don't know, like, school's tough, man. I never wanted to go to school when I was fucking, a kid. I just like staying home, getting Burger King breakfast, man. Fucking 2 croissants, 2 for 4 or 2 for 3. Dude, they used to be fucking cheap. 2 for $3. God dang, I'd get, like, sausage, egg, and cheese croissants, pour a bunch of ketchup on that shit, maybe, like, some hash brown bites. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm, good. What ba ba? No, how does Burger King go? Fucking, I'm loving it. That's Burger King. I think it just goes, I'm loving it. That's all. I think that's all their catchphrase is. No, that's McDonald's? What the fuck is Burger King's catchphrase? Fucking flame broiled Whopper. Their burgers are actually kind of good. I remember when I worked at Burger King for a little bit. like seeing that they actually pass them through like a flame that's very much like the purgatory flames that we have to go through to wash our sins in the rivers of Bethlehem. And I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you weren't part of this shit with the schools that had to deal with extreme weather. I don't think it's yeah, global warming maybe a little bit, but that's like warming, so it's hot. I wouldn't want to say it's the same shit with really cold or cyclones or maybe flooding. I don't know. I think Houston gets flooded, but I think God hates Houston. Honestly, I really do. The way it gets flooded so much. Next year on the news, Spirit Airlines passenger dress code bans lewd, obscene clothes, tattoos. The company Spirit Airlines is getting stricter about its dress code. The company updated its passenger contract of carriage on Thursday to include examples of the clothing or lack thereof that is forbidden. What they're saying, a guest shall not be permitted to board the aircraft or may be required to leave an aircraft if that guest is barefoot or inadequately clothed, i.e., see through clothing, not adequately covered exposed breasts, buttocks, or other private parts, or whose clothing or article, including body art, is lewd, obscene, or offensive in nature, the updated contract reads. Um, what is this? Fucking high school in the 90s? Like, I know, with Matt and Jeff Hardy and all the Degeneration X shit, like, yeah, it's like, oh man, a shirt that says suck it. Oh, you need to turn that inside out, or we're gonna put a fucking school Coyotes jersey on you, or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know. I get it if this was like um I don't know, a fucking bar, like a fancy privately owned bar, but it's just an airline. People are trying to be comfy. Um, I don't see it being a problem if it's distracting to the pilot, a fucking course, like, or if it's something that's like super, that'd be like saying, oh, I don't want those people on here because they're wearing turbans, like, oh, but might as well just be 9/11 again because people, I'm scared for my life. Look at those turbans. Look at that guy with the jewel on his head. I'm scared. Um, I don't know. I just think this is overreacting, and they think there's some uppity classy fucking Freddie Blassie bullshit of an airline, and they're just like they're Spirit, right? They're not really all that. I guess they're trying to cater to a certain customer, and or keep a certain customer off. That's the better way to put it. But I don't know. I don't fly, so I don't care. And if I did, I would wear the same thing I wear all the time. Fucking my Yeezys, maybe some socks, but like I would always wear female socks. I'm a big fan of the way they manufacturers make women's socks compared to men's socks, especially like really tough socks. Like I've always said that I love the way female socks feel on me, but like not in a kinky way. Just they're just more comfortable. It's like the idea of using women's deodorant. Like you smell like better. You know what I mean? Or some cologne that smells almost like perfume. It's just some things are made better for women than they are for men. I'm not gonna wear women's underwear, but I will wear women's socks just because they're a lot comfier. They don't make women's socks like men's socks. They're a lot more comfier, and I think stronger too. It just depends on you. Got to know how to buy them. You got to know how to buy them. But yeah, whatever. Fuck Spirit Airlines. Next year on the news, giant pandas make debut at National Zoo. Washington, giant pandas Bao Li and Xing Bao, I think that's how you say that, officially made their debut at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. on Friday morning. We want our message to tourists to be clear. We have world class hotels, fantastic restaurants, and pandas. The D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser said. Yeah, everybody loves pandas, man. I don't know, like pandas are cool. I feel like I would prefer anteaters, and I feel like you could find an anteater a lot easier. You can actually buy an anteater. I've always said that. Like I tried to do a GoFundMe, but no one wanted to fucking pay for it to buy me an anteater for like 7 grand. I could buy one and put it in like I would literally like probably put a section in my room or my kitchen, like a little caged section for the anteater, and just have a little hole from the outside where ants would funnel in, and then just have him like eat to his content. You know what I mean? Fucking, he loves ants. He's an ant eater, right? Fucking eat the shit out of all these ants, bro. They're all yours. Like everything and then some. What do you what will you give me? The world and everything else and more. The world and more. I forget how that goes. I used to know that fucking story about what do you have in your pockets? Everything for you, my dear, and then some. Something like that. Um, but yeah, pandas are cool. I have nothing against pandas. There are other animals I prefer, but pandas are a okay. I like this news story. It's pretty good. Lastly, here on the news, Fitbit fined 12 million over failure to report ionic smartwatch burns. I thought that said iconic. It says ionic. Google-owned Fitbit will pay a 12.25 million fine to settle charges brought by the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission after its Ionic smartwatches caused second and third degree burns. After launching the Ionic smartwatch in 2017, Fitbit received numerous reports of it overheating and causing burns. The company released a firmware update to fix the overheating issue in early 2020, but it continued to receive complaints and didn't report them to the commission. That's terrible. Like, I don't know, like you should really report stuff like that, especially if people are getting burnt second, third degree burns. Those are pretty rowdy burns for just wearing a smartwatch. And Fitbit, I don't know. It's not even Fitbit's not really even a smartwatch. I get it, like it has that technology, where it can take your heart and your blood pressure and shit like that, but it's not really like really connected to your phone and giving you messages and all that. It's just like for fitness. It's a fitness tracker. I feel like it's almost more of a medical device than a smartwatch, although it's technically not considered a medical device. I'm pretty sure they don't want that. It's really just a gimmick. Like it only takes certain stats. It doesn't really do much more than that, but I don't know. I remember when they first came out, the Fitbits, I had gotten one for like my sister, and I mean she wore it for a little bit, whatever. And I have an Apple Watch here. Uh, yeah, it's underneath a bunch of dog tags. Actually, they're Shrek dog tags, but I have an Apple Watch here that I tried to like get into, and I just cannot wear watches. I've always had cool watches too, and they're more like jewelry to me than anything else. And I just like you could just take out your phone. Like I'd rather have a pocket watch. That'd be fucking tight. Pocket like a train conductor and shit. That'd be pretty sweet. I'd rather have that than a watch because I always feel like I'm hitting like a table, or if I'm at work, I'm hit something and get snagged, and then my arm's gonna get pulled into like some sort of abyss to where I lose an arm, like an appendage. The worst case scenario, you're trying to like do something at work and your hand gets stuck and you're there like, oh my god, it's stuck. And if your final destination shit, you're just you lose the arm and you're bleeding out. And I'm bleeding out. Oh, I'm bleeding out. I'm bleeding out. That's always my fear, to have to actually say I'm bleeding out and I'm mortally wounded. Uh, and then someone has to waste their resurrection on me, and that takes out their mana, or their essence. And and then that happens again whenever they die. I get stuck bleeding out and I gotta stay by the tree of life the whole fucking game, and then someone's just gonna throw a fucking grenade at the tree of life, and that's it. I'm dead. Because people always just chuck grenades at the tree of life. Gust, gust, grenade. Anyways, that's all funny, guys. Yeah, ha ha ha, he, ho ho ho, ha, he, ho, ha. That's all funny, guys. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. It's available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. New podcast every Monday with my buddy Gabe. Well, That's All Kayfabe, where we talk about wrestling. Check that out, please. I'm trying to get more listeners on that. That's All Kayfabe. Anywhere podcasts are available. You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on Apple Podcasts. You can literally any podcast player, you'll find That's All Kayfabe. The same with Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad. Trying to get more listeners on there with the podcast. I appreciate any and everyone listening. Love doing the shows with both Mint and my buddy Gabe. Check that out. Yeah. Every Tuesdays is Tits and Areolas Mint Salad the YouTube channel, or anywhere podcasts are available. Literally anywhere. The YouTube channel, youtube.com/ at Lorenzo Ariola. You can check that out. That'd be great. It has all the shows, podcasts, and all that. Help me get monetized. It'd be great. It'd be great. Everything's great. Everything's great. The patreon.com/ Lorenzo Ariola, early episodes, bonus episodes, ad-free episodes, deleted episodes. Thank you to all my members who help support the show. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to all my friends, family, everyone out there. Like, subscribe. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.